Welcome back, guys. We're blasting through this section now. We're up to chapter 13. So, Meridians and Collaterals. Well, those of you who study acupuncture may have become confused and overwhelmed by the amount of information that comes with this section. But the truth is, really, in reality, all acupuncturists are technically meridian puncturists. And really, I invite you to study the idea behind where meridians originated from, how they were found, how we've come to form this theory. And really, I want you to just think of the meridians and collaterals as a theory, as a concept, as an idea, and it's really, the Chinese would view it as the main energy mapping of the body. It's these meridians and collaterals, or my vessels, are the main energy conduits of the body. They can be photographed using Kirlian photography. It has been proven, and they do have specific bioelectrical resistance. This has also been mapped by Western science. If you go onto YouTube and look up acupressure 312, you'll actually get to watch an amazing documentary about a man who basically scientifically proved the existence of meridians from a bioelectric point of view. So the chi in these meridians, it maintains our energetic integrity. So as an acupuncturist, you are maintaining the integrity of the human being from an electrical perspective, from an electrical, magnetic, energetic perspective. A lot of these concepts have been hugely suppressed in the West, especially in America. Pharmaceuticals and armory go hand in hand. In the beginning, when it came to infections, echinacea and good quality water, mineral water, was all the Americans had for the treatment of infection. Anyone who threatened the growing pharmaceutical industry came under a lot of prejudice. Look at the work of E.T. Krebs Jr. He was basically destroyed by American policy. Look at the book A World Without Cancer by Ed Griffin. Funding from a lot of this money in research goes directly to the pharmaceutical industries. It doesn't go to any independent body looking for a true cure. That is the truth. I truly understand that now. So what causes a lot of our pain and disease? Well, our first port of call for defense against anything is our meridian system. Wind, cold, heat, dampness, dryness, exposure to fire, heat, excessive heat can cause pathogenic factors, because it's disrupting the chi that flows in our energetic structure. Wind, for example, can be external, coming in. Cold, damp wind comes into the body, disrupts the chi flow for our meridian system, and then causes a disruption to the flow, therefore affecting the organs of the body, causing things such as B syndrome, which is fixed pain or wandering pain moving around the body. It can cause dizziness, vertigo, tics, involuntary tremors, and in certain parts of China it's quite popular and quite common to see wind stroke, very similar to Bell's palsy. So really then, the body is attacked by the chi of wind. So hence, The reason why there was so much emphasis on calling wind an evil pathogen. Cold exposure can consume the yang of the body, literally consumes it by cooling the body down so rapidly. It injures the spleen, creating diarrhea. It affects the kidneys, causing contraction of their function. It can create stagnation of blood, leading to pain. So we treat using heat. We offset cold with heat. Often those of you trained in the non-TCM acupuncture with me, we have used specific methods for drawing cold out of the body. Massage, obviously, Tuina can relieve stagnation. Heat can cause dilation, allowing yang qi to propagate. Summer heat, well, really that's the heat of the sun. Heat stroke, sunstroke, poor ventilation in a room, high level of humidity with it causing dampness. Those of you who've worked in jungle environments know how much that can sap your energy. We're based in Ireland currently, and exposure to damp is a big problem. It causes heaviness in the body, turbidity, which is a thickening of body fluids. Think of a stagnant pond in your body. Imagine what that would do to you. Cloudy urine, cloudy and smelly urine. Stickiness, viscosity, all these things lead to organ dysfunction and ultimately heart failure. Fullness of the chest, poor digestion, pain in the epigastric region. Poor appetite meaning literally just eating the same kinds of food over and over, having no variety. Starchy foods, stodgy foods, feeling the need for starchy and stodgy foods all the time. Dryness. Dryness is another pathogenic factor. It consumes the body fluid of the body, dries out the nose and the throat, dries the eyes, impairs the function of the lung, and it messes around with the ability to disperse and to send qi and body fluids around the body. A lack of liver blood causes skin dryness. Fire. What does that mean? Being exposed to fire? Well, I liken this to somebody who's been exposed to excessive heat, blazing hot heat, perhaps working in a furnace or a factory style setting. Fire in the blood, fevers, tongue ulcers, mania, mouth ulcers, bleeding gums, hot cheeks. You can group all these together and come up with a pattern of fire. Drying out the fluids, creating raging thirst, needing large amounts of water, dryness of the tongue and the lips, dark yellow urine. Classically, we would prick the tips of the fingers to release a few drops of blood, and this can bring this heat in the blood down rapidly. Fire is not a very common pathogenic issue here. But, we are dealing with thousands of years of information. So on that note, we will explore a bit further combinations of these patterns moving forward, and seeing how that sits into our lifestyles and the diseases we're going to face as they walk through the door of our clinics. So on that note, take care, and we will convene again very shortly.